Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages. It's Storytelling Ron. I'm Storytelling Ron, and we are the Holy Dice Rollers. We're playing For the Lord RPG, a Christian role-playing game. So we're going to show you, we all can play a role-playing game as Christians, okay? And this is the crew tonight playing this awesome game. Hopefully you guys will survive my horrible setup. We'll see. Okay. What are we doing? Word of the day? Anybody got a word of the day?
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Exactly. That's how we roll here.
One. I have one.
Okay.
Atrocious.
Atrocious.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna have to use that word, okay?
Mm.
All right.
Oh,
Atrocious.
why is someone
Amplify.
texting me?
Forceful.
Let me turn this off. Forceful. Atrocious that my phone is amplified. I'm gonna force it off. Forcefully.
Forcefully put it on silent.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Where are we at here? All right. So, let me see here. I gotta center this a little better. For the Lord. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm just setting the map for the screen here. Okay. Here we go. Let me get some music going here. Okay. We're gonna move to Ravio. Ravio. Ravio disappeared on me. The town of Ravio. This is 6th century. Oh, by the way, this is 6th century Italy. Y'all are playing, as you can see there, nun, cleric, and an old town guard. Probably from Milan, right? Something like that. And we are in the town of Ravio.
Ravio.
There we are.
Mhm.
Now, you all have come to the northern Italy, Switzerland area, and have come to the town of Ravio. And remember, they were auctioning slaves or sacrificing slaves to the horned ones. And you all dealt with that by telling them, not slavery is not cool because you're Christian. And you helped them and liberated them. The slaves were in the mines that the horned ones were running. And you guys did some scary stuff up there. And now, so here's how this works in For the Lord RPG. As missionaries, you go do a mission, and when you've completed the mission, you then establish a church in that area. And so you're probably here for a few weeks. You know what I mean? It's sort of that slow, in between missions type story. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys sort of maybe role play a little, and it can be all over the place, wherever you want to go with it. Where you guys are setting up this church, talking to each other. There will be a mission coming up, or you'll start, that'll start coming into the fold here pretty quick.
Okay.
But one thing is you'll have, I don't know who's in here. Let me take this guy out. He looks a little too, that guy looked a little too, more city,
Mischievous.
more what?
Yeah, he looked a little mischievous to me.
He was, yeah, maybe.
Troublesome.
But he's one of those, like one of those sort of pope or, bishop
Oh, yeah.
things. But here's some local people that came to help establish your church, like an elder nun, and an elder brother, because you guys are kind of the younger missionaries, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they came because of you messaged back to the bishop that Ravio needs a clergy, a church set up. So over a period of weeks now, anything you guys can think of you would say, do, because I have no idea.
Ooh, so I'd go out to the locals, probably those who were rescued from the mines, see if any of them are interested in coming to the church, maybe offering some free meals to cook, help entice them into the church a little bit.
Okay, yeah. You want to roll for that? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay,
Well, hold on. Before she rolls, go ahead, Alejandra. You can add or say anything you want.
Oh, no. Sorry, I had something separate, so let her finish
Okay.
her thing.
So yeah, let's say you roll for that. Like you're going to cook some meals and see if anyone will come.
Okay, what do I roll?
I have no idea. I'm just kidding.
D20?
Yeah, the D20. Always the D20 for any kind of skill, and then your intellect. 5.
Got a 5.
Ooh. Okay.
People are
you
not
think after
too...
all we did for them.
They're a little shy. It's okay. I mean, they just got out of slavery. That's all right. I understand. I'd be a little freaked out for a while too, especially with trying to be sacrificed into the mines. I wouldn't appreciate that.
I guess so. I think I got stabbed for one of them. At least knocked a couple times.
So, yeah, Samuel and Alejandro, what do you think of her gray mush?
You
This
know what?
is
That could
this
be the
is
problem.
warm food. Very good.
Well, thank you for your slightly non-honest honesty.
Maybe if we use a little bit more spices in it.
I have salt. I have a lot of salt. I maybe
oh,
just
I know. Yes.
a little bit of salt. A little more.
Maybe something different outside of salt.
Yeah.
I have a turnip. I don't know if a
I
turnip
hear
would do any
oregano.
good.
I hear oregano is very popular. up in
Thyme.
I
Garlic.
need some time to make this better. I agree. It is quite atrocious at the moment.
Mm.
All right, let's see. Can I go out over to the bushes where some of these slaves are and try to find some thyme and rosemary?
You mean ex-slaves?
They're no
Yes,
longer
ex slaves, free
free.
people
The
who
sun
are.
sets free. It's free indeed.
All right. I'm
So you're gonna go
head
look
over
around,
that
okay.
way.
All right,
Head
you're
over
doing
this way.
right. You're gonna see if they got the local.
Herbs.
Right. Okay. What Alejandro? What were you saying? We're gonna say now.
Oh, probably in the establishing of the church and getting the elder brother and sister situated, and I would probably be very concerned with the way that the church looked, and probably a little too fastidious about like, oh, all the seats need to be very perfect, and the pulpit up here, and all these vestments, and being very concerned about the outward looking things, perhaps too much so.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, roll. What do you think? What do you think kind of rolls out of the society? I think a society roll. 'Cause you're not, you're not
probably
preaching. You're
should.
definitely trying to in an economical way as well get what you need.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So let's
The
do like
society
a
roll.
yeah society roll.
Nice. 14.
Okay. Okay. So you're getting the church to look some decent. You're getting some local I say people to come and give stuff and then hurry away before lunch is served. Kind of a thing, where they bring in cloth materials and things that you need, lumber, things like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I think you get some of that going. So that's a good part of the church establishment. Samuel, what are you doing?
So I'm going to stand at the door and guard this church. Because you never know when these elk people will come around. And plus, I
Elk
kind of
people.
like the praise that I've been getting. It's been going to my head. So probably need a little bit more humility since we did save the town villagers.
Okay. All right. So you guys are establishing a church. However, whatever mixed results that is, it's still a church. You know what I mean? It's still there. And I'm going to give you each a glory point right now because that's part of the game is establishing a church. And obviously, if you would have done it before at the end of the last one, you would have gotten it then. But establishing a church in a town is a big part of the game. So everyone gets a glory point. So what are you going to use that glory point for?
Oh.
Or you want to hold off because you may want to hear about the next what's coming up.
Probably
Dun,
hold
dun,
off.
I'm going to hold off then.
So as you guys are living amongst the locals and cooking salty turnip stuff, mush, getting the pews in order and maybe one little teeny stained glass, portal thing. That's all you could afford through the above the wooden doorway. And then of course Samuel standing there and holding it while somebody hammers it in, putting a spear there. You start to sort of learn the fears and trepidations of the people of Ravio. So the mayor tells you, he's gotten better since he was cursed. They still have the shaman imprisoned in the in the little whatever part of the stable next to some pigs or something. They're thinking about either letting go or sending him on his way, never to return to Ravio. So you guys could interrogate him at some point.
Mm.
And the mayor, though, is certainly going to lend you his ear or answer any questions you have. And then, of course, the people in the town are very nervous. They don't want to travel outside of Ravio too far. They're very nervous about the Horned Ones still. The Horned Ones still rule the countryside. We don't want to go out there. It may be even that we are fearful of the deer and the Horned Ones. They are in collusion. The deer, the antlers have been known to attack us along the pathways. If we go too far out. And we are worried about using the mine. We want to run it as a business, but it is still not ours. It is theirs. They'll be angry if we go near it.
Now, surely this must be something to these rumors that everybody is talking about. We did defeat that big beastly thing. I wasn't in the cave at the time, but didn't you? I mean, isn't there an antler left over or something?
I'm sure Sister Helen, was there anything left over or
something we can
Not
show
that I
the people
remember.
that
All
they
I
can
remember
defeat it?
was seeing an angel and passing out. That's about it. Just angel and then goodbye. I had a very long nap, 4-day nap.
So the mayor
gotcha, I remember that.
shows you, let me show you what my people were talking about. So here is the region of Lugano, and you all are down here at Ravio. And the mayor says, this whole area is a danger to us. The Horned Ones aren't just in this one hill. Oh no. Oh no. From here to Porlezo, it is the Horned Ones.
So what you're saying is the guy was just a mini boss. There's another big horn baddie out there.
Mini boss. I like that's an interesting. Yes, that's an. Yeah, I think that's. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Yes. Yes, a mini boss.
It wasn't so mini, but
No, it was definitely not mini.
No,
Definitely not small.
But they were only a branch from a larger tree.
Mm,
Or
The
a root.
Ravio branch?
Yes.
it's quite unpleasant.
We're hoping your church can protect us. But there are more Horned Ones out there. And even nearby are some ancient stones
Ancient stones, you say?
that we will not go near. Wolves and antlers roam the area. And they say the Horned Ones go there. It's very close. Almost too close.
And what hill were the Horned Ones, the mines at?
All along here are the mines.
Oh,
And
more mines. Okay.
yeah, and there's another town up here, we believe, but we have not heard from them. Ragni in quite a while. Don't go here. Don't go into the marshes. It's much too dangerous. Many powers of many gods are there from the ancient Roman times.
Well, that is quite intriguing.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Otherwise, it would be boring.
Yes.
True.
so what you're saying is I should probably just stay right here by this door and make sure nobody gets in.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you guys just stay here, and we
Sounds
just hold the place. And,
Hold the fort.
yeah.
Right.
Well, what about these stones though? I think I've heard something about these stones when I was imprisoned by the Horned Ones as a witch. I don't remember much about it, but there's something about these stones.
Since you brought it up, roll your intellect for like a little history lesson if you recall anything.
All right, D20.
Sure. Yeah. D20 plus your.
Can I give
intellect.
her a little? Can I give her a bless?
assist? Oh, but yes. By the way, I'm just kind of adding new rules. Not new rules, but rules.
Oh.
Just so you guys, as you're playing along, so you can do an aid, which will give somebody a D4, but it needs to make
great.
sense. You know, just something basic. But you can also do a bless. Yeah, if you want to do a bless instead, because you're, it's for the day. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But you can do that, sure.
Now just use a bless for the day. You get a D4.
You can give her just a one faith point bless.
Actually, let me roll my D6 to see how many I have for today.
Uh,
6.
you
So-
you bless.
That I'll give 2.
a new
So
carriage.
that means you get a D6.
Okay, a
D6 to
so
your D20.
All right, I'll roll my D20.
7.
I'm not
And
having
then a
luck today.
D6.
D6 is the square one. All right, there we go.
10. Well, plus your intellect.
Intellect +1, so
11.
11.
So 12 is my basic number I want you to get. So you do recall them talking about it, but you just don't.
It just nothing else comes to mind.
Yeah.
It's a vague memory.
You recall the Horned One saying something about
I was
stones.
too busy trying to take some turnips and get out of there alive.
Right.
You know what? I might regret saying this, but do you guys think we should ask, the shaman what he knows?
Yes.
The shaman would definitely know.
I do think that this land does need to be cleansed. I mean, we can't just sit idly by. I mean,
No,
go
we
forth,
can't.
right?
All right, so you guys tell me how it goes.
All right.
Well, I was just thinking that we did all this together, the 4 of us, minus 1. I do believe that we should maybe interview him together as well. I mean, I think the additional muscle would lend.
Oh, the muscle. Yeah. That sounds.
I mean, you're such a
you know.
big, strong guy. I mean,
I am. I've been lifting rocks lately after our
Right?
last
No,
debacle,
I've seen. I've seen.
Yeah, maybe I should go.
Quite impressive.
A few holy
go.
Bible girls
Some pews.
lifting those pews. There were a lot of them.
Oh, we forgot you about
So
your
lure.
little.
I was looking at my herbs. Can I roll for
Yeah,
if
let's
I
do that,
gathered
yeah.
any herbs? So D20
D20 plus your intellect.
plus my intellect. It's going to be interesting.
Anybody want to give her a bless?
Oh, well,
nat
okay.
20.
Nope, don't need it.
all right. Let's see. What herbs can I add to my list of things? Can I get some thyme and some?
Let's put
Rosemary?
down. You've got a D4 herb pouch or herb collection. So, that nat 20 will give you a D4 and a herb pouch. And as long as you replenish it, or whatever, I'm going to say you have it. As long as you have access to force or whatever,
All
and
right.
you can always have that. So that's like a permanent little D4 pouch of herbs for you. Okay.
That's wonderful. Now, hopefully, my cooking will improve.
Right.
So every time she cooks, will she get added a little D4?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this is splendid. Maybe now they won't run for me in horror
Right.
at my cooking.
Hey, cooking is important.
I think that'll really amplify your flavors in cooking.
Also, guys,
Yes.
when you spend a glory point, you can also just pick any skill, and you'll get a D4 or whatever.
Fantastic.
And remember, the D4 and a D4 together is a D6. The
Right.
upgrades. You don't get 2 D4s. So D6, D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, and then after that, then you can get a D4 again, but then it costs 2, whatever the rank is. But we'll worry about that when you get there.
Right. Going to interrogate the shaman with my friends and
Okay.
Jesus. My
Yeah, so
Jesus
the-
friends.
The shaman's over here.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
And yeah, just so you know, the proper pronunciation is shaman, but
Shaman?
shaman is also acceptable. And I like shaman better. But shaman is
Sounds
like the more
shame, man.
shaman. I know it's kind of weird. Shaman is the more British pronunciation.
I was gonna say it sounds very English
Shaman.
or Irish.
Yeah.
Shaman.
but
Oh, it's a shaman.
but I like shaman better myself. But you can't. And I've looked this up because I've had this problem before. But anyway, so yeah, shaman is. I just little FYI.
Interesting.
Little word of the day thing, pronunciations. And I am gonna if I do mispronounce something, please let me know because I do that a lot. Anyway, okay, so you guys are here with the shaman. The teens named the shaman Karl. Let's see if I've got this. Yeah, I don't have any other name for
Karl.
him. Yeah. So we're gonna go with
Wonderful
Karl.
name. Very threatening and ominous. Karl.
Karl.
Carl.
Karl the
Hey
shaman.
there,
The
Carl.
shaman. Okay, so
Shaman Karl.
all right.
Shaman Karl.
Shaman Carl. There we go. All right. All right. So he's in there huddled. It's probably like a pig hut. You know, that's what a prison is back in those days. Is part of a barn or something, or where the oxen is.
Stinky.
Yeah, they got him tied up. He's part of the horned ones. He was the one that was trying to get them to sacrifice their boys. So, and you guys, I don't know if this is the group or the other one, but you guys sort of did break him down. We'll just say you kind of did, but he's still kind of. The town doesn't trust him, right?
Right.
Anyway, so he doesn't look very well kept.
Oh,
You
so
guys
he might be
enter-
hungry.
As you enter the dirty, musty, little barnyard there. Barn. Okay. What do y'all do?
Okay.
Ooh,
So
good
how
Lord.
decrepit is he? Is he pretty weak looking?
Yeah.
Like he needs a meal?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me whip up some herbs and offer to make a trade. If he tells us a little bit about the stones, I'll give him a nice meal. Or at least a meal. Can't guarantee it'll be nice.
Give me the meal. Give me the food, and then I'll tell you something.
About the stones or just something in particular?
About the stones.
How
The
much will you
glorious
tell us about them?
stones.
How about this? How about perhaps you give us the first half, we make the meal, and then you give us the second half?
You'll want to know about the stones.
Yes, we want to know about the stuff.
That was the first half.
Can I whack him? Can I just knock him with my spear?
no.
No.
Jesus would not approve. Jesus
he
would
would
not
not.
approve of whacking.
Still learning. Still learning.
I was once one who needed learning, so I understand. But we cannot beat Karl.
Uh,
My masters will come and free me, and all of you will be enslaved.
So you have masters elsewhere.
Are they near the
Yes.
stones or the mines?
They're everywhere.
I think
Are
he's
they?
bluffing.
Well, except here. But they
Hopefully.
will find out soon enough that you've done what you've done to our minds.
Hmm.
So, listen, Carl. On account of our good Christian morals, we
Yeah.
will offer you some of this food, and we will be very, very appreciative. About as appreciative as the end of my spear, if you were to let us know whatever you have about the stones. Sounds like a deal? You're looking so hungry.
Aren't
Give
you
me some of that,
supposed to
Helen.
be? Aren't you supposed to just feed me?
That was Ralph. Is he not on duty right now? I haven't seen him in a while. Let me have some of that. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
guys
Roll
like
your.
Thank you.
Wait, first roll. Oh, what do I need to roll here? That's a performance. But is there food here right now?
Yes, I have a
Oh.
bowl of food that
Okay,
I
so
brought
you-
with me.
All right, you know
that
what?
is-
Roll your food cooking thing then. You got the D4 and your
Okay,
intellect.
D4. Oof.
One. Well, plus the plus the D20. You know, it's D20 plus D4.
Okay. So
Okay, well, that's 11 plus or 12. What's your
that is
intellect?
12. It's +1, so that's 13.
Okay, so that's above 12 for me. That's good enough
Okay.
for me. So yeah, you got something good there. I don't know. What did you make?
Let's see. I made nice pheasant stew. A good
Oh,
pheasant stew.
wow.
With a little bit of, rosemary in there from my
Yeah.
pouch.
Hmm.
And
So you can smell it. It's wafting very nicely through the prison. It's kind of muting out the pig stench, so it's very appetizing.
all right, Sammy, roll your performance. It's a society roll. Now, I'm still giving you that a good roll for the food, but I just want to see if Samuel can enhance that roll with his performance.
Oh,
Well,
It's
No.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Just took it in too quickly. It's great.
yeah,
Trust me, Carl.
perhaps the pig smell does not agree well with pheasant stew.
It kind of mixes a little funny on your palate. I don't know.
Carl's just like,
Alex?
first he was like drooling, and then like Samuel's just joking on it. It's not even that it's bad either. It's just, you
He just choked.
Yeah.
He inhaled wrong.
It's just went down the wrong
so
pipe.
Carl is just like, he doesn't know what to say now. He's just back. He's almost lost his appetite.
Oh,
He's
no.
just like, you hear his stomach growling, and he's just like, I don't know. Now again, you can still do something with the food, but you just threw him off there. All right, what
We
do y'all
still
do?
can't hit him, can we?
No.
No,
We're
we're
not-
not gonna hit him.
Okay.
We're not hitting anybody. Not now. Maybe later.
Am I dealing with fools?
Perhaps.
Well,
But in earnest, we want to help you. We want to feed you. We'd like to give you the food. In fact, I mean,
Give me the food. Give me the food. I'll tell you.
just give him the food.
Might as
all
well.
right.
All right.
No conditions. Just
I give him the food.
It's all all on the way I normally eat, but just all over himself, and you just, why don't you just go to the stones? Just go for yourselves and see what the horned ones do there. Oh yes,
What?
the horned ones go to the stones, and they call upon the horned spirits, the horned ones, the spirits who make the horned ones. And maybe they'll be there to answer all your questions.
are there any dangers that we should be made aware
Oh
of?
yes, because you don't worship the horned one. So
Well, we have
are-
our God to protect us against the horned ones.
Yeah, we had an angel last time. Beat that.
I mean, you did see what happened. I mean,
No,
Very true.
I didn't. I've been
Oh.
in here the whole time.
Oh, well, an
Oh.
angel came and destroyed the great horned one inside of the mine.
Beginner's luck.
yeah, but our God has been around since the beginning of time, so not really a beginner.
Well, ours has been around since the great turtle lifted the mountains and created the water. And then the sea and the stars came, and then the deer formed everything else. Yeah, so that's our horned one's been like that.
Just turtles all the way down then.
And
Yeah, turtles
we're
and
supposed
deer
to trust him.
and stuff.
Turtles. Beer?
Deer,
Oh dear.
deer,
Oh
I was gonna
dear.
say. Oh dear. Definitely.
Oh dear.
the
It's
deer.
atrocious.
The big deer that created all the trees.
With its antlers?
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Then it got all mossy. See? Yeah.
Sounds
so-
like the Romans.
Okay. So
Well, thank you for your insights. I'll hold all the three of us together.
All right, we're all huddled. Got it.
So, are we just gonna go up to the stones? Do we want anything else from him? I mean,
I don't. Not necessarily. I mean, he's eaten. I don't think he'll give us anything else.
well, we know the horned ones will probably be there, so we should probably prepare for that.
Very true. Very true. I can gather some rations.
should,
not
should,
not what I made earlier.
Shouldn't we pray and have an army of angels behind? It worked last time. Just saying.
All right, we can do some prayer. We can ask Jesus for guidance on this. I'm sure he
Right.
will
I d-
provide
I
as
don't-
always.
Yes, I'm sure he will provide in whatever way he sees fit. I'm not sure mass army of angels is going to just appear.
Oh,
I would
So
like
it's,
to not
okay,
see another
it's,
angel for a while. That was
Okay.
decently unpleasant. I mean, it turned out good. Thank you, Jesus. But
well,
That
I
was
didn't
a
get to
long
see
nap.
him, so
Well,
one's for me.
Anyway, I guess we'll. All right, break. Karl, thank you for being so forthcoming with your information. Enjoy the soup.
Comb. He's in a, what is it called? A food
Coma?
coma?
Food
Food
coma?
coma.
Food coma.
It's the tryptophan and the pheasant.
Hey, how'd
Word
you
of the day,
know?
tryptophan.
Tryptophan. Pterodactyl juice.
Me and my turkey tryptophan every winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go into the church and start praying.
I'll join her.
Fantastic.
And I will come as well.
Marvelous. The more the merrier.
All right.
I think we're gonna need it.
Yeah.
We might.
I think this will be a good time as we're praying to do a little prophecy then.
Ooh.
Oh no. There we go. I think two die ranks. So for prophecy, I just save a die rank for later, or do I roll it now and then apply it to a roll later?
You can, yeah, we need to figure this out, but just game mechanic wise, but you can, I mean, how many, you have like, 6 to 12. I guess I shouldn't let you do all 12, but yeah, you can do one. Yeah, let me write this down though. You can have prophecy, but we need to limit it a little bit, right?
Yeah, because I know prophecy just says you save a die rank for later.
Right, but you can save like a D12 for later, which is
Oh.
4.
If I
6, 8,
spent
10,
four,
5 faith points.
5 50 points, I think I'll put in 3 so I get a D8.
Yeah, I gotta limit it though, so it's not like, oh, I'm gonna just do 12. Until whenever I limit a little. Also, I think it should be an offshoot that you can also do like kind of divination, or maybe divination should be its own.
Well, I was thinking like the divination wizard rolls 2d20s and then you keep them for the day and then just pop them somewhere.
Yeah, that's what the D&D thing is, divination.
Yeah.
And I was doing prophecy like that, but then I would like to do a divination where you can get a clue. Like you get so is that more prophecy?
A hint?
Yeah, like divination. I'm just trying to figure
prophecy,
out like
yeah, I think prophecy would be good for this specific instance, and then divination can be clue.
For a clue, I think.
Yeah.
So, but that's on a whole nother blessing.
Yeah. Okay. So I just keep it for later, right? And I roll it at when I want to, right?
Or let's say it's half your spirit is the most you can do.
Okay.
So your spirit is what, 6?
My spirit is 3 actually.
Whoa, it's only 3?
Yeah, I split it between an intellect and spirit.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay, so you have an intellect. Okay, so only 3 spirit. Wow. Well, then that means only 1 rank for you. Half your spirit, minimum 3, whatever. Okay, so we'll just do 3 for now. You can use up 3 if you want.
Great.
3, so that's D8. Right?
Yeah.
So just keep roll it.
Roll it. Okay.
Yeah, roll it.
That's what I was wondering if I rolled it now.
Roll
and
it
then...
now. 5. So you have a 5.
Now I have a 5 for
you
later.
can use for whatever. And you can give it to your allies too.
Yeah.
Now, whenever you use it up, you can do another one. You can redo it. But it takes like...
Would I have to spend 3 more faith points?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it takes like a moment of meditation, prayer to get it. You can't just get it like that. You gotta get it.
Prophecy.
Yeah. You gotta like sit and meditate for a while to get it.
Yeah.
Again, kind of thing. Okay. So you still have your 3, your 1 glory point each.
Right.
So what are you gonna do with that? Now that you know where you're going, there's your brother cleric there. That's going to be the local priest. Sister Helen, can you cook me some more of that pheasant, please? Delicious.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So, remember, you're going to this place nearby, the stone place. So I've been hearing from the locals, there's wolves, there's the antlers, and the horned ones. Plus, if there's a stone thing there, then They must be thinking they can summon evil spirits or something. So just be wary of that. As you go into the forest, along the valley between the hills.
That
Okay.
does not sound quite good. That could be a good route for ambush.
I think I need to sharpen my spear. And maybe I'll use one of my glory points on my weapon.
What's your stamina, Samuel?
17.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Did you do yours, Alejandro?
I was trying to find the, but I'll just move over to the rules page. I can't remember what.
It's for D4 and aggression.
Oh, no. I have my stamina. My
Oh, okay.
stamina is 8
Okay.
currently.
I am very squishy.
Yeah. And you have scissors and you have a pan. So remember your
I
pan,
do.
you can use your aggression and throw up your pan, and it'll give your pan gives you a +1 to your defense. Oh, we forgot about defense. So Helen, your defense is 12. What's your aggression? Or I'm sorry, what's your awareness?
Awareness is +2.
Oh, okay, so that's 14. 12 plus 2 is
for
14. A
which?
defense. And that's all you have though, because you don't have any shield or anything.
No.
So, but if you throw up your pan, you get a +1 because it's like a mini shield. And do you have any aggression?
I do not have any aggression.
Okay.
I have negative aggression currently.
Okay, well, that doesn't work. But that's it. But if you had aggression, you could add that to your pan as a parry, as a defense. But you don't have that right
Awesome.
now. Okay.
If could I think I will use my glory point to increase damage. But is there perhaps someone in town that has a shield that I could either purchase or borrow from them?
Yeah. No, you can do that because I think with your church thing you've been doing, you have access to wood and lumber, so you can get a shield.
Yeah.
Roll though your intellect to persuade the locals to build you a shield. Actually.
Intellect? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, not intellect. Society.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
but,
I'm sorry.
you know.
I meant society. Oh,
Natural 20.
Man,
wow. All right. Well,
They made you a really good shield.
Yeah, I
They
would have
make
to
you
say
two?
that. Let me look at this. I'm not going to make it magical or anything, but they made you a shield, and it's still a +2, but it's a medium.
Instead of heavy?
Yeah, so it's a
Mm.
lighter shield.
Nice.
I'm not going to give you no +3 yet, anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a lighter shield.
I needed that +2 because I have a 10 defense.
Oh, because your awareness is -2.
Yes. So it brings me up to 12, which is great.
Or you know what? All right, I'll be nice. Do you want a heavy +3 instead, or a medium +2? It's up to you.
I
I'll
don't
let
have
you do it.
anything that's heavy. So yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
+3 would be great.
+3
I'll
shield.
take a heavy shield.
Be nice.
What can I do with my
thanks.
glory point? I'm not sure.
And
What I can
then
do with it.
You can do a cooking skill. You can do. Now, all your blessings cost 2 glory points, so just be aware of that. You can do a. What else can you do? Well, you can add 1 to any of your traits.
Oh, that's wonderful. Maybe I can get my aggression out of the negative.
Oh,
then.
there's that, and then there's the Holy Spirit. You can add a die rank to resistance to fear, because there's a lot. I do a lot of fear, charm, and possession things in here, and
Right.
I do have that Christians have a better chance at saving, because we have the Holy Spirit. So,
True.
so we already start with the D4.
yeah, we start with a D4, and then it'll go up to D6. But most pagans don't even get to resist. They're just fearful of whatever is around them. Okay, what else you got here?
Pagan.
Save me. One may avoid an attacker and allow a nearby ally a free action to intercede, giving them a D4 to their aggression roll. So it's women only, once per encounter. So you may get someone to help you, protect you. They get a free action. That's
Okay.
a 1 by thing. Oh no, you can improve the D4. So you can say save me, and if Samuel is nearby, he automatically gets an attack at +D4.
Okay, so
Or an
I can
aggression
use
roll.
that.
It could be anything. It could be like save you from falling off the cliff.
hmm
Yeah, if you want to buy save me, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah, save me, and it's plus D4. So it's kind of like a little. It's an ability. Yeah. So for Samuel, like the weapon, you can upgrade that to hit, or you do up the damage again.
This is a
Oh,
one-time
Shield
ability?
use. Sorry,
Is this a one-time ability?
save me once per
Yes.
encounter. So once per fight or once per.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a reusable thing. Shield.
I'm gonna do armor instead.
Oh, you want to do the armor upgrade?
Yeah, armor save.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of a D8, you'll have a D10. So that it means you're fitting it better. You're just adjusting it. You're improving it based on your own needs.
All right. Looks good on me.
I don't know about looking good. Just works better. I don't know if you have that kind of skills.
I'll roll for it.
Oh, you want to roll? Go ahead, roll for it. Let's see if you make it look better. Intellect then, because it's a crafting thing. No, D20. Sorry, D20 intellect. That 11 is probably gonna be higher than what you're rolling your D20.
Probably.
12.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
There we go.
But what's your
There we
intellect?
go. My intellect is 0.
0. Okay.
12.
Well, okay. So, I mean, it looks. Yeah. Okay. So, it looks a little better.
Better.
If you want to put D4 to what? Just looking better?
Why
Society.
not?
D4 to appearances.
Fancy.
It's an
Appearances.
ability. It's like a little special little thing. It's a
Okay.
specific thing. And you just tell me you want to impress someone with your flashy armor.
I gleam my armor.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is. Okay. May work. You convince me, you convince.
There you go.
All right. So, days passed, times passed. You guys, the church is slowly bringing in people that come. They hear the food, the lunch is halfway decent.
More
And-
than halfway decent now.
and they don't feel threatened. They feel safe right now. They feel like they're not slaves. So, of course, there's you save their sons, so there's that appreciation. And I think more and more people are coming to church, hearing what the priest has to say. So, you guys feel like you can move on and or figure out what the next thing is. Okay, so what do y'all do? I know what you're doing. Going to the
I
stones.
say we go up to the stones.
All right, let's go to the
Yay!
stones.
All right. Make sure
You
I
look a
got-
little too happy about that.
Well, work so
Oh.
hard. It's not like I prepared it or anything.
No. Why would you not?
All right. Let me just get this map going here. All right. Here we are.
Stones of Ravio.
Stones of Ravio.
That way through the sort of path or valley on the other side, you can see some stones.
All right.
They're Stonehenge stones. Wait, let me get some more creepy music. So it's a thick forest. There's obviously sort of an old, dry, kind of a gully riverbed type of thing. Well, it's Italy, so it's not dry.
So slightly wet
Yeah,
riverbed.
Streamish.
Streamy.
yeah, Italian, whatever Italian thing is. I have to hopefully go there one day, research.
Be a research trip.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Press forward we shall.
All right then.
You head forward. So yeah, so it's hills. It's very hilly, very foresty, but the trees are not massive like Northern California. They're this sort of the Italian trees or whatever, not the Germanic trees that you know of. But you guys are heading into the forest.
Over to
So I'm
where this little
wondering now-
gorge is.
Yeah. Wondering why we didn't bring maybe a donkey cart supplies.
Patron ladies
True.
get those.
Oh,
You
Yeah, we
could
left
get
our
one,
patron.
but you'd have to buy one or
We
persuade.
did kind of leave our patron lady back at the village. So
Yeah, she's back at the mayor's house enjoying her luxury while the church is being set up. Not helping you. All right, so you guys are going through this valley. So everybody roll their awareness just to get a sense, a feel of this scary,
this is gonna be
normal looking
So
forest.
D20 again.
Yes, our D20 plus your awareness.
fun. 6.
Doo-doo-doo.
oh, I got 7.
Fantastic.
I got a 10.
This makes my life easier.
Oh, I got 14
Oh, you got awareness.
plus awareness.
Yeah.
So
16.
I got a 16. Yes.
All right.
Wow.
This is. I'm gonna.
Am I decently aware?
So, let's describe the situation. You guys are walking along this sort of dry, or not dry. Why I keep saying dry? Valley, and in the grass, in the pathway there. There's paths there for sure. Now, what is Samuel and Alejandro doing that is obviously making them not look around and not see?
Oh, I am most definitely focused on his armor.
Yes, of course.
He made it look real nice.
Yep.
You know, I
And-
buffed an extra 2 hours, so there's a glint right here.
I can tell.
You can
what,
tell?
What sort of what did you use? Some sort of like wax, or was it like a
Spit shine, let me tell you.
bit shine? No way.
They haven't invented toothpaste yet, so the stuff that's in my mouth, whoosh,
Wow.
All right. I am thoroughly disturbed by the conversation behind me, so I'm looking around.
Oh, so you're ahead of them. Okay.
Yes, I'm looking around. I'm looking away because I don't want to hear about spit shine and bodily fluids being on armor. So I'm taking in my surroundings to the best of my ability to distract from the conversation.
You feel as they're talking and talking and talking and talking, armor this and armor that. You feel like you hear the distant pinging of steel on stone, off to the left, off in the forest.
All right. It's quite unsettling sound.
what sound? That's the sound of my armor. Makes this cool clanging when I
It's the
walk.
spit shine, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It's like listening to two women talking about their girdles and how one is lacy and one is not.
I wouldn't.
I lean into Sam and say, "Women talk about their girdles."
I know, right?
All right. No one else hears that ominous clanking sound off in the distance?
Well, can't say I do.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
if I strain my ears, very, very faint, but I do think it's my armor.
of course. So I start moving up a little ways towards the sound that I'm hearing out of curiosity.
So it's kind of up the hill, up through the grassy folds and into the trees.
All right. Okay.
But I
Head that
guess we're
way?
gonna follow it anyhow,
Yes. Yes, I'm letting you guys know. They're okay. Into character. I hear something off that way. Shall we go check it out? Go see what it is?
Up towards the stones.
I think it's coming from that direction, somewhere up to the left, I believe.
Ooh,
Hmm.
uh,
Get your weapons ready. You never know what's gonna jump out at us.
True.
I'll hold my shield and my little staff.
Can I pull my pan out? Just have my pan in hand for
Okay.
now. I'm gonna go cook them a meal. With whatever they're doing.
All right, so you guys head up to the trees, head up the slopes. It's all, kind of rolling, small little grasses and stuff. But it's definitely a big hill. And once you get to the trees, you guys can now hear that sort of echoing through the trees, the thick trees. And you're going to definitely have to find narrow pathways through the trees to, say, get through them to see what that sound is or where it's coming from. It's definitely a ting, 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 Ding.
Almost
That is
like
definitely not my
blacksmithing.
armor. That's what it sounds like.
Ooh.
I agree.
No,
Roll
I
one
think
thing.
it might be her arm, her something. I mean, I think you do hear something. Sorry, I don't think it's Sam's armor.
Okay.
Because it's
The only
certainly
thing I
continue.
have that could clink is scissors in a pan.
It certainly continues
can
when he stops. So
Hmm.
Can I see anything? Is like from the direction of the sound? Is there like anything through the trees?
it seems like you have to
People-
go through the crunchy grass of under the tree, through the trees and under it.
Okay, well I'll go this way and.
So your vision suddenly becomes as you're starting to go through the trees and bramble and dried branches underneath and stuff.
Right.
Or maybe it's moist, wet leaves. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm thinking California forest. Is that crazy how the Italian countryside looks a lot like California? Dry, brambly forest countryside. All right. So you go by yourself then?
Oh, I'll go with him.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
go
going
with him.
with him.
Okay, with your big heavy
should all
shield
go.
trying to clomp through there.
I'm not used to this shield.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm just holding my
roll.
little pan.
I'm gonna roll your secrecy, everybody, for how you kind of
Okay.
stealthily get through these trees. And up. It's
So-
going up the hill, so it's a little difficult. But I'm gonna do secrecy. See how clever you are to get through all this without making too many
12.
crazy noises. 12. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna give you a penalty with that shield, but I didn't. So
Well, I already have a -1, so.
well, Amber rolled a 10. Oh, secrecy.
15 minus 3.
Yeah.
So I got a 12.
Because your helmet, or no, your brigandine is -2, right?
Yeah, and then just a trait stat.
Okay. Let me just roll for me. That I. Never mind. All right. So you guys,
We'll take
you
it.
guys come
All
through
right.
here, and
I've
You
practiced the art of secrecy.
yeah.
Moving very slow.
So as you come through the trees, you start to see beyond them, up in the distance, on the hillside there, something you've seen before.
ooh.
A
Mine.
mine.
No. Not another. Oh, and rocks. Do we see another little altar?
You don't see an altar.
Oh, okay.
Why would there be a mine by the runes?
Well, I mean, if the horned ones are ostensibly, doing something at the stones, they probably have a mine nearby. It seems like that's kind of their thing,
It's kind of their thing, yeah.
Very true.
just like a mining cult. I
Like a
suppose.
mining cult, yeah.
Maybe they're trying to create something with what they're mining up there?
Oh,
Mm,
sure.
hope not.
I hope not too, but it is a
Is
possibility.
is there anything that I can gather from the fact that they do a lot of mining? Is there any
They're building a Titan Mecha Godzilla to take over the world. Wouldn't that be
a,
cool?
a medieval mech?
Yeah.
What's the mech?
All right, roll up.
Sorry, I went way off there. Well, so the last I mean, obviously, valuable, economics. They're,
True.
yeah, it's, I mean, that's the
I just
simple.
didn't know if there's anything more devious,
I'm not that smart of a GM. I'm not really. Yeah, that's basically what you know is, it seemed like it was a money.
Financial.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know where it
Should we-
goes. You don't know the source. Actually, the one thing you don't know is where they took it. The ore. I'm gonna say it's just copper or whatever. The basic
Oh.
ores or whatever. Can't think of anything spectacular. Or iron. That's all they got out of there.
Okay, should we
think they
go
got more
into the
slaves in there?
mine? Yes, that's what I was thinking. What if there are more slaves in there that need to be freed?
Yeah. Yeah, we simply can't overlook that.
No.
Oh yeah. I say there's no one out here, so perhaps they're all inside. Maybe if we are able to stealth further, we can surprise them.
Let's sneak
Maybe.
in.
All right.
Do we need to
Roll
light a
again.
fire? But they would see us coming with the fire. Maybe the
Yeah.
moonlight glinting on my armor would be just enough light.
Well, it's daytime.
Oh, is it not?
so
Is it? Oh, I was gonna say.
Daytime.
I have a
was like-
lantern.
the sunlight
With a
won't do
lantern.
that though. Only the moonlight.
Yeah.
Sunlight
Much
doesn't
cooler
glint.
that way.
Moonlight does.
No.
Yeah. So let's go. Yeah, we're gonna. You have a lantern?
I have a lantern. Yes.
Okay. In we
Alright.
go then.
All right.
In we go. For the Lord.